in the match. I can't knock what they're doing. I'm not going to climb a ladder. One of my biggest falls in wrestling was like me not doing ladder matches. If you remember right, when it went with the Hardys when the New Brood, right? Is I have a fear of heights. I don't like heights. It's funny that we live on 21st floor because I always like look over the balcony kind of like this, but I love being out there, but I don't want to look down. But you know, once you get if you get in those ladders and you look up and you look down to the floor and the potential coming from the top of the ladder to the floor, like Jeff Hardy would do sometimes, is insane. But they were going into those ladder matches, and I had made it really clear earlier in my day that I wasn't climbing those ladders, which pushed me to management. So instead of the free bird thing being at 3 and mixing it at any time, I kind of got like shuttled down, and which was probably like one of my slow deaths is not. Really competing, or I would have if they told me I had to and stuff. I would have figured a way, but don't think it would have been even nearly as well or done as the women did. You know, so I'm not knocking them at all. I was just watching as a fan, and you know some things, and I thought the men stood out better. And it's not a gender thing at all. It was just
the better
the use of ladders, the structure of the match, and how it was put together and stuff like that. Not that I could do any of that. I can't. And I'm not going to climb up the ladders, so don't get me wrong.
I did I didn't expect Nikki Ash to win, but I like how she did win because it was kind of surprising because everyone else was fighting and then she took the opportunity. So, like, I respected that moment.
You know what I was kind of hoping?
What?
Okay. So they buried Alexa Bliss under all the ladders. Like, let's just forget about Alexa, right? Mm-hmm. So I see Nikki come up, but Alexa still hadn't come. I was hoping secretly that they did some crazy production stuff. Went out there and put a bunch of cables on the ladders, and then the ladders just fly up over there, and everybody kind of looks at the ladders, and she just Undertakers up from there. And then she mind powers them or whatever, hypnosis them or glams them like a vampire. Brings them, you know, and she goes up and they go down and they're just helpless while she just takes it and she just stands up there, go, ooh, with a little head turn and that little evil look. Yes. Yes, it is safe to say I like Alexa Bliss. Yes, now that I'm catching on the current product, I don't think it's too much. You know, I don't think.
Okay,
I don't think it's too much because I mean I did some stuff similar and on a Spain tour. I told you, I came out with a box and I would control guys literally. Feed me for the clothesline or suplexes and stuff. One of them was Corey Graves back then. He would go along with it. That's probably why he gave me the 19 staples in my head with that chair. Because he got tired of being mind controlled. But it's a tough one. But with TV and stuff, but they didn't do it over. There was one moment they did it. You insinuated like something was going to happen, like when she had the whole ring for herself and she kind of sat there and it things. But that one moment happened, but you lead to believe, like, what can you do? Or what are they going to do? So they kept you watching, so it kept you engaged. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's silly to a lot, but at the same time, you stayed engaged to watch because you're like, oh, what's going to happen? Is she going to be able to do that? So, like me, fanboying it, watching as a fan, I was waiting for those ladders to go like some kind of like, you know, Hollywood shit or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, things are obviously different. You know?
And I would have been even dope if she had a harness too, where she came up, she was like,
yeah, this is some Hollywood like 80s production stuff.
That's where we're going. Well, it's not so far fetched, you know.